Okay, hi, my name is Kristen Tyler. I am your second graders teacher, and I would like to just go over how to use the website. When you get to the page, which obviously you found this video if you have been able to navigate to this page successfully, Point Higgins website, go to teachers and find my name. The welcome page will have any announcements that you need to know about right away, like announcements about Picture Day, some frequently asked questions, and also any upcoming events like what is due. Like today we had our spelling test. Monday is when the reading log is due. We'll have another spelling test next Friday. You can also view the calendar from this page as well. You might also see upcoming dates such as concerts or assemblies or things like Picture Day will be here on the calendar. If you scroll back up, there's a Meet the Teacher page. It just has a little bit of information about me. If it loads, let's see here. It has information about my degree and the degree that I'm working on currently. The next page is the student schedule, so you can know where your student is throughout the day according to the time. Here's our class calendar with all of those great things on it that you can also see on the home page. You can see things like when parent-teacher conference is and when our spelling tests and reading logs are due. This is a page where you can see my lesson plans. If you click this link, a new tab will open and you can view what I have planned for the week. You can see what the current week and 1 week ahead by using these arrows. All right. Next is back to school. This is mostly for students. We use this interest inventory at the beginning of the year, and that gave me a lot of great valuable information. This tab is for you. This has things such as the parent survey. This is where you can tell me some information about your child. What's your child's name? So if I had a child named Sam, put his name in, I'd write 3 adjectives about him like kind, smart, athletic. And then I would scroll down, what does your child like to do outside of school? I might say he enjoys Boy Scouts, swimming, camping. What are some of your child's strengths? I might say math, art, and physical activities. So what area would you like your student to improve? You might think that your child needs some improvement in reading and maybe small motor skills. So you might click those too, or click any ones that you would like. What motivates your child? You might think positive, encouragement, here we go, I'll fix that, or privileges, or getting to do a special job, things like that, things that you know motivate your child. What kinds of things upset your child? Tell me some things that might trigger your child not having a successful day. Put some of those things down. How would you rate your child's attitude towards school, 1 through 5, 5 being super? How would you rate your child's sense of responsibility, 1 through 5, 5 being super? And then list any holidays that your child does not celebrate, such as Christmas. And this way I know what I should and should not share with the class. Oh my goodness, look at my spelling. If your child doesn't celebrate Halloween, I know not to share lots of storybooks with Halloween themes in them. We're not going to do a lot of art projects with that sort of thing. That's just very valuable information for me to know. Also, do you have computer and internet access at home? Yes, no, or we go to the library. Let me know, because we do have an assignment online that you will need a computer or device such as a tablet or a cell phone to complete. And then I also need to know if your child lives with both parents, just mom, just dad, grandparents, so I know where I send forms. Okay, so that is a parent survey. There's also a classroom volunteer survey. If you would like to come in to volunteer in our room, fill out this form and I will take a look at it on my end and get in contact with you about coming in. So same thing, what's your name, relation to the student, when are you available? Even if you're not available and you click, I'm sorry, I can't come in and volunteer, then I know not to bother you about volunteering in our room. What days of the week, what time. If you're available for both the morning and the afternoon, go ahead and feel free to click both. Check what options are you comfortable with? Do you want to be in a small group? Do you like one-on-one? Do you really love to be involved with art or reading? Or do you just want to be in the background with copying and laminating, bulletin board building? If you have any special talents that you would like to share with our class, and here's a good place to put that, then submit it. All right, this is where our parent newsletters will be. When you click on these, it'll download into a PDF. When you open it up, it will look just like the first week when I sent home a newsletter, except it'll just be in electronic form. All right. Okay, so how will my student get targeted instruction from the teacher? This is just some detailed information about how I have set up the day so that I can work individually with students or in a small group. So you can read through that if you like. Okay, I'm going to come back to reading log, so bear with me for a second as I go to spelling homework. This is an attachment that you can download if your child forgets their spelling homework checklist. It's right here on the website. You can just click it, download it, just like with the parent newsletters. Reading, this is where you can find pictures of our reading. This is our daily 5 time. Please let me know if you do not want your child's picture on the website, published on the website, and I will take it off and make sure not to post. Same thing with science. We've been studying salmon, so you can see videos of our, look at pictures of our field trip here. And you can also watch a video of us dissecting our salmon. Okay, back to the reading log. This is a weekly assignment. It's due by Monday, so you have the weekend to do it. What the child does, they put in their name, so say I had a daughter, Claire. Then she puts in the title of her book, say she was reading Harry Potter. Then who's the author? J.K. Rowling. No illustrator, and there's not a little red asterisk here, so you don't have to answer this question to submit it. So it's okay if there isn't an illustrator. Tell me how many minutes, the child will tell me how many minutes he or she read that week. There isn't a limit. I just want to know, I just want to keep the students accountable for how much they are reading. If that's 30 minutes, great. If it's 2.5 hours, great. I just need to know what they're doing at home is what the purpose of this is for. So say I'm the parent and my daughter read 2 hours, then Claire would click 2 hours and scroll down. We're working on characters as our theme for our reading curriculum. So they would write in the characters. So Harry Potter, Ron, Hermione. Okay, then I move on. Did I like my book? I loved it, or not at all? And maybe you're somewhere in between. Then this is where you come in as the parent. Parents, you're going to write some observation about your child's reading this week. If I was Claire's mother, I might say she loved the book, she couldn't put it down, this book might have been too difficult. I would like to see her choose a better fit book. This is very valuable for me to look at, and I can work with the student and make sure that she is choosing a good fit book for her in class, and we can teach her how to find those independently for her own reading. Okay, when they're done, they're just going to submit it, and it's going to say, thank you for completing your reading record. You will get an A for this week. You get an A for doing it. You get a 0 in the grade book for not turning it in. Let me know if you need a hard copy if you do not have regular access to the internet and cannot complete this. All right, so let me know if you have any questions for me. My email should be on the welcome site. It's kristen.tyler@k21schools.org. So please email me or call the school to get in touch with me if you have any questions. Thanks.